Hey guys, I'm back and I'm doing another review based upon more PlayStation 3 hardware. This time I'll be talking about the wireless Bluetooth headset for the PS3. This is a very nice headset. It's got a lot of extra features that most headsets do not have. A lot of them are geared toward gaming in particular. A lot of them are handy in any situation. The thing to keep in mind is that this does increase the price. This is when it came out, I believe it was $50. I'm not sure how expensive it is now. It's probably cheaper by now. It's been a while. But I'm going to explain to you why I thought that it was worth the extra cash. Now, keep in mind, I bought it with the End War bundle, so I saved about 20 bucks with that. But honestly, after using this for a while, I would spend $50 on it any day. So, moving on to the actual review, I'll talk about the dock itself, as you see here. Talk about that later. Let's focus on the keypad for now. Headset. Overall, I think it looks pretty cool. You know, it's that classic PlayStation 3 black, like everything else is for PlayStation 3. You have your nice PS logo right here, so if you're ever using it just to talk on your phone and you're walking around, people always know, hey, he's a geek. Moving on, the buttons, you got your nice big mic mute here. That's very useful for me because I spend a lot of time playing online but with friends over, and so I can turn that on, or well, mute the mic to talk to people I'm sitting next to, and then unmute it to talk to the people half a mile away, no, half a world away I meant. Power buttons right here, it's smaller. That's because you don't want to turn it off accidentally. One very small complaint I have is that to turn this thing on and off, you're going to have to hold on this power button for a long time. I think it's like 2 seconds, maybe 1.5. But I think that's kind of ridiculous because, I mean, the only reason I see why they would have it that long is because this is a multi-function button. If you tap it, it's going to call or hang up if it's paired with your cell phone. But the thing is that I really don't use headsets with my cell phone. I understand people who do, but I don't. And so for me, it's like all I'm going to use this for is to turn on and turn off. So for gaming purposes, that's not perfect. It's not a big deal. It's not going to keep me from buying it. But that's just one small complaint I have. Volume control is on either side where my index finger and thumb is tapping the headset. You've got the a USB plug-in right here, mini USB, just like any other PlayStation 3 accessory. You have to remove this cap. It just pops off. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to show you this. It's hard to do with one hand. Alright, I can't. Just trust me, there's a plug-in right there. That's how you pair it with the PS3. It comes with a USB cable. Keep in mind it's a very short USB cable, but it's a USB cable nonetheless. But it's useless after you pair it. Well, that side is. The USB cable itself is useful for charging it. Down here, you can't see them. You might be able to see that little hole on the right. That hole on the right, that's where it plugs into the dock, and that's how it charges through the dock. And then there's a hole in the middle that's completely invisible on my camera. That's where the microphone is. Now, there's also another microphone right above where my thumb is. That's actually used for the very, very handy desktop mic feature. I'll get more into that later. This ear hook is fully adjustable. I mean, if you have a very, very malformed ear, you could even have it like that. I don't know how that's possible. While I managed to take off my ear insulator thing, that brings me to the next thing. You get different sizes of this. You can even have none on, although I would find that kind of uncomfortable. So find your perfect size, put it on. This is hard to do with one hand. There you go. So that makes it more comfortable because you can choose the proper size. Going back to the ear hook, you can actually take it off. See, well, let me put it back in its proper position. This is for someone who wants it on their left ear. You can take it off of its swivel and flip it so it's for your right ear. Now, I find this headset to be extremely comfortable. it looks like an in-ear, but it isn't. It just sort of rests on the structure of your outer ear, and there's no weight to it. So when it's resting there, I mean, it's perfect. But in case it does get uncomfortable, it's extremely easy to just flip it and put it on your other ear. You know, I use it mainly for my left ear, but I've tried it on my right ear, and it's no big deal. You know, you do the same thing, you just talk. So that's perfect if you ask me. You can't get much better than that. Battery life is fine. I haven't had any problems with that. I mean, I normally play 2 hours, maybe 4 hours tops. It never dies. I rarely play 4 hours, but another thing I noticed is that you have a weird hook right here. I'm not sure what that's for. I don't know why you'd put this on a key ring, but it's there in case you want to. But moving on to the dock, just talking about the dock itself, you have rubber pads right here. That's going to keep it from sliding around. Never had any problem with that. You've got a USB plug-in right here. That's for charging. By the way, whenever it's charging, and you have it turned off, this mic mute has a light around it that flashes red. The important thing is that it flashes red like once every 3 seconds. So even if you have it facing you, let's say you're watching a movie on your PS3, you're charging it, you have it facing you, it's not going to annoy you because it's not bright or anything, but it also doesn't happen often. And if it does, turn it around. You can't see it. It's not bright, so it's not going to reflect off your TV or anything. And the power button has a little green light that flashes occasionally as well. Neither are a big deal. But the dock itself, like you can hear it just clicks firmly in place. Solid construction, I guess you'd say. And back to the desktop mic, which is the finest feature I've ever seen on any headset. It actually allows you to, while charging, let's say one night you forget to charge your headset. As good as battery life is, it doesn't last forever. You forget to charge your headset and you think, oh man, I'm screwed, I'm not going to be able to talk to my friends. Well, guess what? You can. You just plug it in, set it up in front of you, and that desktop mic will pick up everything you say within a few feet. I can sit back comfortably on my couch, set this thing far in front of me, and it still picks me up just fine. My friends never complain about having a hard time hearing me. I mean, it's quality. It's a quality microphone they have in there. You just have to remember to go to your accessory settings and adjust the sound output to make sure that what your friends are saying comes through your speakers and not through that thing, because you're not going to be able to hear it. It's not even facing you, so that would be stupid. But yeah, that is a very, very good idea by Sony. I really like that, and that's probably what made me spend the extra cash for this more than anything else. A couple other things. This is rubber right here, soft. It's not going to dig into your ear or anything. It's kind of thick, kind of thin. Good balance there, so it'll fit in your ear, but it won't cut in. Again, the whole thing is solid construction overall. Haven't had any problems with it breaking, not once. I mean, this thing is solid. It's also very well made for the PlayStation 3 in particular, because whenever you turn it on, whenever you mute your mic, whenever you change the volume, you're going to have a visual, what's the word for it? Confirmation. Visual confirmation on your TV screen in the top right hand corner. You know, like whenever your friend goes online and it says blah 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 is online. Whenever you turn this thing on, it's going to say wireless headset connected. It'll give you all the information about this one. You can use other ones, and I'm sure it'll say wireless headset connected. I haven't tried it, but I'm sure it would. But this one will give you information about the microphone, the volume, the battery life, and that's good too, knowing your battery life. So that's very handy. I haven't tried it for my phone yet. I've paired it before, so that works just fine. That was easy to do. But I don't know how good the quality is on that. I mean, the quality with the PlayStation is just fine. Never had any complaints about being hard to hear. Overall, I think this thing's great. This thing really is one of the finest pieces of hardware I've encountered. It does its job. I mean, it's not magnificent as a headset, but as far as headsets go, this thing's great. I love it. So yeah, I totally recommend this. The only person I would say this isn't applicable to is someone who just really needs to save cash right now. Got a lot of good games coming out. Really hoping for Gran Turismo 5 by Christmas, by the way. But a lot of good games coming out, so you might need to save money. Get a cheaper Bluetooth headset, but that's what's great about the PS3. You can buy anything you want. But other than that, everyone else will get it. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.